I went back after 2 weeks. I paid her 20,000 naira. But unfortunately, while I went there, she taught me just one design of school bag and one lunch box. And she was supposed to teach me like three designs. So she was just wasting my time. And after a month, I left. Though we agreed on 3 months. So after a month, I left her place, and I was, even while with her, my first design I made, I started online classes, and I was making my money from the online class. So it was later on, after doing my online classes, I saw different classical bags online, fashion bags, and I was like, let me learn this too. So I started paying for online classes, and that was how I started.
That was how you were growing.
That was about bag making. So last year around May, while there was COVID on, that we couldn't go out to work, I was like, and I made a contribution. I collected my money. I said, let me go and learn shoemaking. So I saw the person online too. I contacted her. She told me she lives at Talkatton, very close to this place. And I went to her that I would like to learn. And she told me a month and a half. But while going, I spent like 3 months. And after getting what I want, though she didn't teach me to what I expected, but I later left her place too and started learning online too.
In fact, before I ask this next question, but I have, based on what you just said, because I had a similar experience with what you're saying. Okay. You know, we have a lot of people that will tell you, they will teach you this, they will teach you that, but at the end of the day, you end up not learning anything or just learning one. So just like you had the experience, why do you think people do this?
The major reason why people do this is because they don't want you to know more than they know. And they don't know that in holding knowledge, they won't even pass where they are at the present level. This lady that taught me, even the two bosses, the woman that taught me my school bag making, later on when I left her place, she was now seeing my works online. That I make fashion bags, gum works, accessories. She then later called me. She was not like, Mom, this I saw your work. Can you please teach me? I was not like, but I paid you now. I paid you 20,000 for just one design. And this same design, I do teach people online for 500 naira. And you collected 20,000 naira from me. So even the lady that taught me shoemaking skills, this month, maybe 2 weeks ago, I went to markets at Mushin. So I met 3 of my colleagues that learned from her, and we didn't know. But while we were talking, I said, I learned at Talkatton from so she was like, that was where I learned to. That lady, she don't teach me. And 3 of us were saying same thing, and we learned at different times, not the same. We didn't meet ourselves there. So maybe they don't want you to know more than them, or they don't want to get what the value you paid for. So maybe that's why they're doing that.
That's very serious. It's a serious matter, because it's really not happening to only you, it's happening to everyone. I'm repeating this song with plenty for here, because even right now, as women are trying to forge ahead to make a living, as people generally, whether you're a man or you're a woman, you're listening to me, you are trying to forge ahead. Don't dupe people. You know, just see yourself as being that person willing to learn something. And at the cost of teaching people to learn something, please be faithful to your words. Integrity matters a lot. In your integrity, you know, it will speak well. It will make you to stand among kings. Look at the meeting, our meeting other friends, other people that they learn the same thing together, and saying the same testimony about you is not the best. But you know, when you are having good testimony, positive testimony, people will refer to you. That's one thing about African. One thing I know about African is we hoard knowledge. There are some articles online that if you Google them, you will, especially when it is peculiar to African setting, you may not see them. Why? Because we are holding. Not that those things are not happening, not that people have not written concerning it, but we are holding our knowledge. Please, let's stop this. Let's release the knowledge. Let other generation grow up to know more, just like our forefathers would do. You know, but all these herbalists, when they are when they are practicing their job, they will just be writing those things, and it is only their son that will know it. Once they are dead and the son did not take up that profession, that's all. That's the end of it. And that is what will happen to every entrepreneur who did not want to release their knowledge to people. If you're an entrepreneur, you don't want to release your knowledge to people, that knowledge dies with you. And that is not the essence why God has given you that knowledge. He has given you that knowledge. He has added that value to you so that you can pass it to others to learn. Let me increase this the song for us to go on a short break. We'll be right back.
My brother hustle, so my sister won't. Things you know they go forever. Your own things go down forever. If you see person on the come and if they ask you what's up, see this life and all my son, the time they come. Don't be you give Jesus by yourself.
Not be only you kill Jesus. So we plenty for here. And that is why you should keep working harder and harder. Be persistent, be consistent, do your best to get the best. We are still in the studio with Nike Kpokpola, Olajide Nike Kpokpola, a bag maker and a shoe maker. What aside from the challenges of you paying for something and not being given that value for what you paid for, what are other challenges that you faced in this pursuit of your skill acquisition?
There are not really many challenges I faced. The only challenge I know I have is getting materials, getting instruments for working, because when I started with my blackhead machine. So one of the challenges I have is that even after making patterns for work, everything will be okay. But when it comes to the time of sewing, there are some things my blackhead machine will not be able to sew until I got a mini industrial. And it's not even, but it's better, Sha.
Okay.
It's better. So those are the challenges we have.
Is it that it's not the machine is not really available in this place?
The machine is available, but it's cost. So
it's really costly, and
yes.
then that takes us down to the finance aspect. Abby?
Yes.
That's the finance aspect. That's one of those things that every entrepreneur faced while trying to come up. We need entrepreneurs need money. Money. Our government, please. No, I don't talk from the beginning. Say we need money. You need us. You need to encourage us. You need to encourage entrepreneurs as they are starting, and when they are coming up. You say, before sometimes ago they said Nigerian youth are lazy. Nigerian youth not lazy. They are really striving to get that height, to attain to that height, but they need support. And how would they get the support? Is from government, is from people around. One of the ways by which we can get all this money is a government. we have access to loan. But sometimes, do you always hear about loan, that this person is, this company is giving out loan, that company is giving out loan, or do you don't even like collecting loan? What's your take about loan?
Personally, I don't like loan, but I do apply for grants, but I've not been lucky to get one. Yes, I've not been lucky to get one.
Because I know that one of the ways by which you can further in this business, even more than you ever think, is loan. As in access to more money, more cash, more capital. It will really, really help. Another thing is, what's your take about social media? Being an online platform, we believe that social media is a very good place to forge ahead in your business. So how are you seeing this social media thing?
Social media, it's a very good platform. It has really helped me. Because like me, the area I'm working, there are a lot of bag makers there that will just do anyhow kind of bag. A bag that worth 4,000, they will not do it to the standard, and they can sell it for 500 naira. So people will now come to you that you will do it up to the standard. Even as I'm using a small machine, I still try as much as possible so that my product will come out fine. So they will now come to you and say, no, shebi, you are the one that made it now. Shebi, be not letting she, so I can't, let me pay 500 naira. And they would order for it online for even an
more
higher
than
price.
that.
So me personally, I don't really, what I do most is online training. The little money I'm making for now, by God's grace, I make it online. Whenever I'm doing any products, I make videos.
Okay.
I have lots of online classes on bag making, on shoe making. So some people, they are in urban areas that they will make lots of production and they will sell it out. But because of the rural area I will just make one sample, make the videos, put it up to the social media. Anyone that wants to buy the bag will contact me, I will sell. And most of my students, they are online students. They will come to me, I love this bag, can I have the videos? And I'll sell out the video to them.
Thank you.
It has really helped me a lot.
I think you are learning. I think somebody is listening right now and that person is learning. Because you can't limit yourself by your environment. Environment may not be really worth it. You may look at it that, where have I found myself? You have found yourself in that environment, but do not limit yourself by your environment. Go beyond your environment, and that is the function of the social media. It will help you to reach more lives, more people. It will help you to reach even beyond the border.
Yes.
Beyond the border. You imagine look at what she said now, that people come around and will price a goods that worth 5,000 to 500 naira just because they are seeing you face to face. Though Yoruba people will always say atokerele yan ti ni ya bi bawo na se nso that that familiarity is not really the best. When you are so familiar with people, you take them for nothing, and it's not really good. No matter how close that person is to you, please encourage entrepreneurs to do better. I will go for another short break. We'll be right back.
Greatness. Skip it.
Jason on the beat.
In the whip. Everything just little. Fresh. Go. Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, That's how I do. If
If you ain't talking money, please don't call me for a show. That's how start do. 10 million for a show. That's how start do. Never, oh, never to be caught on fresh. Okay. That's how start do. That's how start do. That's how start do. Haraku, how to start do. Like I do. That's how start do. Okay. That's how start do. Okay. That's how start do. Haraku, how to start do. Like I do.
When you see a star, stars always dripping with swag. I pull up in a white Lambo with my dura, come here Rambo. Jenny, I beat I wanna be a cool. Kabatiri me, go on my shilekun. Star don't like to talk too much, star like to keep it cool.
That's how start do.
But if you take star, star go give you 2 punch too. I'm a superstar now, yeah. Sanda kabile semyo, opare suri bi obanyo.
Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, you know.
Okay, we still have our guests in the studio. Olajide, Olanike, Popola is still in the studio, a bag maker and a shoe maker. Ma, what are the fears that you normally have, even before? Let me say before you started this business, because some people before they start something, like they have so many fears in their heart for not trying to start. You were doing something different from bag making before now. Am I right?
Yes.
And now you are into bag making. Before you switch, shift to bag making, what are the fears you had? What are those things you felt that, I don't think I will be? What are those fears in your heart before you started?
The fears I had before starting fully into this bag making business was my area, the area I work from. I was not like, will I make sales in these environments? And the fears of not having bag making machines. But because of the passion I had for it then, because when I learned I love bag making just for one reason. You know, when making clothes, customers will come and give you a design to work on. Even making ready-mades, ready to wear, you would have something you want to work with. But for bag making, it brings out the creativity in you. At times I would want to make a bag, I won't even have any design on my head. Let me just do it this way, just do it. So I was afraid of my environment then, that this thing, will I make money? Won't I just be doing it for fun and nothing will be coming in, and I'm here to make money? So that was the fears I had then, until it dropped into me that let me try these online classes of a thing.
Okay.
And I tried it up, and it's bringing good fruits for me. So, and the fear of not having enough machines to work with, because at times, like yesterday, I was making a pattern. When I drew the pattern, when I was wrapping it, it was very beautiful. But when it comes to sewing, I had little challenges with it because my machine was not strong enough. I have some designs I can't make for now because I don't have a cylinder bed machine. So I'm limited to some designs. There are a lot of designs that I have that I can make, but when it comes to sewing, I won't be able to sew them. And if I want to sew it, I will have to take it to Mushi. And it's if you're down to Mushi, paying the person that will sew in would add up, and it won't make me have a lot of profit. So I have to leave some designs aside, that let me just focus on this. So there are some I will just try, let me just know I've done it. Even if it has crash, I will know that since I'm doing it for online classes, that I'm not selling this, I'm not going to sell it, but let me just make the video since I know I can do it. So those are the challenges I'm having, my fears.
Okay. You can see wisdom there too. Aside from the fact that you had this fear, you also you went further and applied wisdom to what you were doing. Will I ask that, what is that trigger? Maybe you have somebody who is pushing you. Maybe you can also let us know part of those. What are those things or people that are pushing you to do more?
There are not really people that push me, but there are some people that always inspire me to do more, though they're not into this back making.
Okay.
Like there's a mother figure in front of my shop. She's not really my mom, but since I lost my mom, she's always there for me. When I started this bag making, when I make bags, there are some bags I will do with edge coats. So when I do it and it's not neat, she will come to me. Yeah, Desiree, you can do more than this. Take your time, don't rush. If it takes you 2 days to do one bag, so she would always advise me. And this is my sister that took me to where I learned this school bag. Yes,
okay,
yes,
school bag.
she always motivates me a lot. Let's try this out. When I say I can't do it, try and learn it, try and think to do it. So these two people, they motivate me a lot.
Okay. Out of so many people in the world, out of plenty people where they around you, at least you can see one or two that motivated you. And for those that are listening to us, you are planning to start your own business, you are planning to start something doing, and you're looking at it that nobody is pushing you, and you are waiting for somebody to push you. Do you know that sometimes nobody will be there to push you? Until you start doing it, until they start seeing it that you are doing it. But before you start, you may not have anybody, I mean it, as in anybody that will say, hey, when you submit your proposal to them, they say, what do you want? What are you planning to do? In fact, I don't see how realistic this thing can be. But by the time you start doing it, they are seeing the work that you are doing. They are seeing those things you are doing. They will not deny that evidence that you've started it. So start. Stop waiting for your brother, your uncle, your sister, your mom, your daddy. They may not even be there. They may not even understand what you want to start. That is it. Because sometimes you even beat yourself for them not to understand why you need to go into that business, why you need to go into that entrepreneurship journey. Entrepreneurship journey is an easy journey, but it has risk. So that brings me to the next question. What are those risks that you have faced as an entrepreneur in this journey? Maybe you have invested your money into certain design, and for 2 years, 3 years, or thereabout, you did not sell that design. Something like that. Maybe you've experienced something in that nature.
Yes, there are some risks. One of the risks is you paying someone to learn. Because when
seriously,
I learned that shoemaking,
it's not a joke.
I had nothing on me. It was during COVID-19. There was no money. Even when I told my husband I want to go and learn this, he said, it was like, let's use this money to it.
That's it now.
Let me just gain a skill with this money. The skill will yield more money to me. And I paid her, and it was nothing. Entirely nothing. I will tell you, nothing to write home about.
Shade down. If you are hearing me, you are that person. You did not do well at all.
She's even a lady, a single lady, very close to this. Yes, very close to this place.
Can you imagine?
Very, very close.
In fact, we need to go and arrest that person.
It pained me a lot. So those are the risks. At times you will get leather. Okay, like I told you, I went to market 2 weeks ago. Yesterday when I was working with the leather, I found out that it was not good at all. So leather, you get some leathers at times. When you start sewing it, it will not be good. You'll have to discard it and all sorts. And my online classes too. At times some students would pay you money to learn from you. And all what their major
waiting for is your video.
Get your video and they start
using it
to learn from others, to teach others. So those are the things but with the grace of God, we are moving.
We are moving despite the risk. So we are asking this question not for you, our listeners, that you are striving to make it in life, or you are striving to do something for yourself. There are so many risks we are going to face. There are so many things we are going to meet in this journey. But she no dey tire, move harder and do more. Do more. No give up. No give up. Let's go for this short break. We'll be right back. Our guest never go. She's still there in the studio with us.
Some go tell you, say now you be one and only, call you baby. Some go promise when time
No deter yourself. Joli FM with Sabi Ginger.
you boo, they go stand beside you, them to love you. When the times are hard, they go just bed. Now I hold my baby, oh. Now I hold my baby, so now I hold.
And that is beautiful people. All right, we are talking about some people we don't do bad. And they use this medium to talk to you. If you are that kind of person, you collect 25,000, 20,000, 5,000, even if not 1,000 for training, and you no teach well, or you no teach anything, you no even meet up to the promises. And some people, they get mouths where the way they will paint the business, the way they will paint that online class, hey, whoa, heaven go come down for that kind. And at the end of the old business, at the end of the old course, you will not be able to say, this is what we have learned, this is what you have learned. It is not good at all. Don't continue. This is March. This is March. In fact, we are at the middle. Abby, please stop. Stop before we end March. In fact, stop as I tell you right now, because all these things no go take you anywhere. No go take you anywhere. Why don't you want to be counted among the beautiful people? Why don't you want to be counted among those people who are willing to assist, who are willing to support people around? Why are you draining? They call some people gold digger. You are one of them. For what you're doing, you are one of them. Be part of those that will empower indeed. Keep to your words. Say something and do it. When we started this program, I played Talk and Do by Bankip W. And that is the essence of playing that song, because I know that a lot of entrepreneurs have faced this kind of issue. I told you, you are not the only one. You're not the only one. A lot of entrepreneurs has faced this. You see some adverts, boom. Register for this course. You are going to it's masters. They even got some master class. At the end of the first class, free. They may say free class. And in that free class, their free class will even be better than the master class. Yes, it's one of those things I have experienced, that you will go for free class with the mind that, okay, after the free class, or that they will even list all the things they want to teach you. They may just give you the intro. You want to know more about that thing. And they will now say master class is 5,000, 10,000. You even struggle. Don't be say the money dey somewhere. Maybe you even go and borrow that money, and you get to the class. Today, lecturer no go come. Tomorrow, he go give you another excuse. Another tomorrow, go give you another excuse. At the end of the whole course, he go just say, send 1 2 3 or one video, and say the class don't end. For a paid class. If you do that for free class, you feel get more small. As in small, say, maybe you no get money to buy data. These people buy data like you buy now. No be only you buy the data. As you buy data, now also the student buy data. So please stop disappointing them. It's not good. Be good. So back to the business now. Can we have some of your designs, or do you have some of your designs around you that you want to show us? Those that are listening to us may not see, but we have video that after this show you can have access to the video, and they'll be able to see it and see those designs, and they may want to call on you for some of these things.
I have bag designs there. I don't have shoe designs there.
Okay.
Because
I thought you are wearing the shoe.
No. No, I thought I would be coming on Tuesday, so I went home. But when you said Tuesday won't be visible again, I don't think no, it will be this early. So
Anyway,
I will have
for
bring
my
the
listener,
ones-
sorry,
Okay.
she stays so far from here. But though our business office is close by to the studio, not really close, oh, it's still a little bit far. But the house, oh, don't let me even mention because it's really, really far from here. So I'm giving that excuse. And we were expecting to see her on Tuesday. You know, Tuesday we actually used to praise, to shout out to women who are doing great, and that's why I wanted to keep to that promise by bringing her today. I don't want this week to go by. Okay.
So I have bag designs here. The one I'm carrying,
Wow,
I
wow,
made it
wow,
myself.
wow. You need to, please, you need to see these bags. Wow. Okay.
These are designs.
Maybe you
This
take
is-
them one by one.
Okay.
For us to see well.
Okay. Is it showing?
Your voice.
Okay.
Your
okay.
voice
So-
is not showing well.
Okay, this is one. Sorry, this is one. This is another one. This is another one.
All right.
This is another one.
Wow. Great. And you
Yes.
did this by your very self.
Yes.
And all these things, they are importing them down to Nigeria.
And this is the one I brought myself.
Oh.
So this is it. So
Wow.
I made it all. This is the inside. This is the inside. This is the inside of this. So these are the designs I brought.
And the traveling bag that you used to carry it
I made
too.
a traveling bag too.
Okay, let them see that too. All right. Oh, wow. And the ranges of these bags, please.
Okay, this bag is this one. I sell it for 4,000 naira. Yes, for retail. So for wholesales, minimum of 5 designs. I sell it for 3,500. For this. For this, the retail is 3,000 naira. For wholesales, minimum of 5 designs is 2,500. When it's going like 12 pieces, I make it for 2,000.
Wow.
For 12 pieces. And this I sell it for 2,500 for retail. For wholesales 2,000, 1,000, it depends.
That's great.
This one I sell it for 4,000 naira, 4,350 for retail. For wholesales 3,000 naira for this.
This one is small but mighty. Because the price it has shown that work iṣẹ́ pọ̀ lára ẹ̀, àbí? Àbí now?
Yes.
For that price to be like that, that means iṣẹ́ pọ̀ lára ẹ̀. Well done, ma.
Yes,
We called you here just for us to appreciate you for doing great as a woman. And we want to tell you that please keep doing it. Don't give up. You know that one thing that I will tell you if you are listening to me and ma, our guest, is that sometimes you think people are not seeing what you are doing, but they are actually seeing it. They are seeing what you are doing. It's just you just need to keep doing it. Then they will not say, okay. That's what I'm saying. It's just like you asking your uncle to loan you 100,000. Your uncle, in fact, lots of uncle will say, how much you have in your pocket?
Yes.
Happy now?
Yes.
And then if you tell them 10,000, say, ò ní ìdòwò. Ò tí ní ìdòwò. Ó dàgbé ò tí wọ́n bó ṣe ṣe. And by the time you now tell that uncle 50,000, 50K, uncle, I have 50K. Okay. It means that what? You have tried as a person and you are serious. It shows how serious you are. He say ọmọ tó bá gbé pa ìyá ẹ̀ máa ń gbé. if your mommy want to carry you, or your mommy's friend, they come around, they want to carry you, and you are stiffening your hands, and you are folding your hands, tightening it, they will not. They say, kí ló ṣe ọmọ yìí, èèyàn téèyàn fẹ́ máa lọ́jọ́ akọ ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù. And that's how our attitude is to a lot of people that want to help us. If you are doing it, keep doing it. If you are an entrepreneur, you've tested, please don't give up. Keep doing your best. Keep doing your best. If you are just you are about starting, and you have listened to Nike, and you have heard what she has said, how she started, how she was duped, how she saw this, how she saw that, and what she's still facing as a person. She's still facing some little inches here and there, and she's not giving up. And somebody is seeing her and say, come to this place and let's hype your business for you. It's not that we want to do hype your business, but this thing is, we are doing Women's Week, International Women's Day, but I have told you that in this studio we are doing it for a week. Okay, so, and we are keeping to our promise for that we want to appreciate women. You are a woman out there, you are doing great. Please keep doing great. Please don't be lazy, keep doing it. If nobody is seeing you, in fact, that is to you. You are the one that think they are not seeing you. They are actually seeing you. Sometimes you might be in your incubation period. You are just hatching. You are hatching that egg. You need to just keep it up. Don't give up. Keep it up. So on this note, give us a word of advice for our listeners, for those that want to start their own business, for those who are in the business already. What do you have to encourage them?
My little word of encouragement for those in entrepreneurship is, let's try and work hard. Any business is not easy. This life is not a bed of roses. Everything will not be going on smoothly. There will be challenges, there will be things that would not make you happy. But when you keep doing what you know how to do best, even when people are not, even when you think people are not seeing you, yes, they are seeing you. And one day, a day will come that people would make reference to you and appreciate you for what you are doing. So let's try and let's give room for improvements in whatever we are doing. Try to improve. Don't just be stagnant. That I've learned this, I will keep doing this. No, let's try to gain more knowledge. Even from little child, you gain, and it will be useful to you.
Thank you for coming to the studio. And before you go, I think we still have other things to do. So let's go for this short break. We'll be right back.
It always stay the same until we do something about it. Yeah. Talk and do what we need to. Just stop talking about it. Yeah. Talk and do. Why don't you do something? Yo. This is not a song, it's a statement about the state of a very lost generation. How could we let our little boys become rapists? And how could we let all of our love just turn to hatred? In the States we see cases of racism. White cops kill us cause we have black.
No, dey dull yourself. Joli FM, we sabi ginger.